Hello everybody and welcome back to another TerraFirmaPunk episode brought to you by Rob's Mind. This is episode 11 if I do recall correctly, and right now we have got our revolver in hand that we crafted in the last episode, and we had promised that first thing we're going out and shooting it today. Now, we made this engineer's workbench, and I went ahead and made this engineer's blueprint right here so that we could get a few different types of rounds, but I think the one that I'm really focusing on is this guy right here, and maybe this one. This one requires 1 tungsten, but then again, our tungsten is super valuable to us because it can be converted into weak steel, which is awesome. So maybe we're going to go with the one with iron dust. And we actually get iron dust by running limonite or magnetite or hematite through the crusher. Now, to make the buckshot cartridge, obviously we need gunpowder and this iron dust or grit. We get iron grit from the crusher. But we also need these empty shells. And that's going to take some paper, some copper, and red dye. And if you don't know how to get red dye in this game, you actually have to grind hematite, which is a type of iron, and we have never found it before. We actually got some rich hematite on a quest reward, and what you do is you grind it up in the quern, and it spits out 6 of these hematite powders, if it's rich quality, that is, and then you can throw it in lime water and seal it like that, and it turns into paint. Changes it to 8 times the output. So if you're ever using dye in TerraFirmaCraft, I would highly recommend using, changing it to paint because it's much more efficient use of your dye. Alright, so we're going to take some copper, we're going to take some red dye and 4 papers like that, and get a whole ton of these cartridges. And here is our gunpowder reserve right there. We're going to need about 27 gunpowder for our 27 shells. And we're also going to need some limonite while we're down here. Let's just grab the stack of 15. That'll hopefully get us 27. You get like an 85% chance to get 2. So we toss it in. Everything's unlocked and let's go. And if you'll notice, I actually took out our infinite water source that we had right here, but we're going to build it on top of these work tables here. And how these work tables work is we can just throw in the ingredients for any recipe like this, and boom. Now, anytime we want to craft one of these, if we have the ingredients in here, we can just do that and get one. So, really nice, really convenient. Oh, I forgot I already ground some of the iron up already, so we should definitely have enough here. If we do this, boom, 27 of those. And I happen to make 2 of these speed loaders as well, so let's see. I believe we can shift right click, and then we can do this. Yeah. Oh, okay, and then whenever we like click with an empty gun, it appears that we just slip the speed loader in there and reload right away. So that's going to be really cool. Let's go and test this thing out. It shows a couple of mobs down here. I'd really like to find a giant so we can test the true effectiveness of it, but well, it was very quiet, and it one-shotted a skeleton. Oh, we found a big guy. Oh, a couple of them. Oh, wow. Dude, this thing wrecks. Oh my gosh. That's 2 giant picks right there. Man, this thing is amazing. Dude, this revolver is amazing. This thing one-shots so much, and it does so much damage to giants. We can do 3 hits on one of them. Oh, man. It's like 5,000 damage per fire. Yeah, that is definitely the way that we are going to be going with this. Wow. I think it's finally time we say bye and hang up our quiver on the shelf. Because this revolver, man, it is just too good. And also, I don't know if you noticed, I forgot to mention it, but look at this. I figured out that we could do it like this. I was like spider webbing them all over the place. This looks so much more neat and tidy. I like it a lot better. Let's throw some more magnetite into the crusher and unlock it. While that's running, I actually had something else I wanted to get going too. We need a ton of these water wheel segments, and yeah, I think instead of one by one putting some creosote oil in there, let's borrow this pipe, snag that wrench, and let's see if we can make this happen real quick. So we'll put our pipe there connected to the carpenter. These things need a ton of creosote oil. Every single one of these needs 1,000 millibuckets or one full bucket. So instead of spamming buckets into it all day, let's see if we can unlock this. And yep, that is draining right on in. And now we are crafting these things up. Awesome. We'll put those two giant picks away. We are getting quite the collection of them again. And since we know that's the way that we want to go as far as shells go, let's get some reeds. And we can craft those in a 2x2 in this mod pack like that to get our paper. Alright, my inventory is a total mess, but since we know that this is the way we want to go, let's go ahead and make 27 more shells like that. Pop them up in here and craft up all of these. One thing I did want to do is test out this scythe right here, this blue steel scythe. Unfortunately, we don't have enough levels to put good enchantment on it, but I think I have an Unbreaking 2 book, and you know what? That's good enough for me until we build some kind of experience farm. Yeah, definitely worth renaming it too. Perfect. So now let's go down and try and harvest some of these trees. So shears take no durability when doing this, but the good thing about a scythe is it does a large area rather than one by one, so I'm hoping we can go really quickly with this. There we go, we have harvested all the trees, our coke ovens are back in production. They'd actually stopped for a while. We haven't gotten any charcoal in a little bit, but now they're all filled up and they are working back for us, doing our deeds. Yeah, some trees are starting to grow, the leftovers. We'll strip the leaves off of them real quick. We're going to go ahead and leave our scythe here, and let's go ahead and replant. I think this time we've got the most hickory. Let's go ahead and replant all hickory. Next, we need to collect a bunch of straw and clay. Alright, so we've gotten the cellar all finished up. I'm actually looking right at it. We need to go ahead and craft up a larger area, a larger hall for this. Probably like a 3x3, and maybe I'll put another set of doors. I say set because we've actually got 2 doors leading into here like that. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I've seen a couple of people play TerraFirmaCraft, including Etho and DankNStein. Link to their channels will be down in the description, and they both put 2 cellar doors on. I cannot find too much information about this mod pack online. I mostly look at like the TerraFirmaCraft wiki and stuff like that, but this has got like all sorts of different stuff other than just plain old TerraFirmaCraft, so yeah, I don't know. Alright, but the next thing that we are going to do is craft up some of these guys. I've got some cellar shelves in here already, but let's go ahead and craft up a few more of them. There we go. I actually kind of like that. I like the idea of having a large wall of these cellar shelves, and actually they hold a lot. So we can have stacks upon stacks upon stacks of food in here and be fine, and then use the rest of this area maybe for barrels or something like that. Barrels of liquid, vinegar, something like that. Alright, I got a bunch of seeds. Let's go ahead and get planting. Alright, so we've got some crops planted in a couple of different areas. Let's go ahead and maybe start up, yeah, we'll start up a little lava sulfur farm right around here. Alright, there we go. I'm hoping that that will start producing some sulfur for us. Oh, and yep, it has already started. Cool. I was worried that this place might need sky access or something ridiculous. So yeah, that'll be pretty good and pretty useful. Hopefully we don't lose a lot to the lava. I might have to, you know, put the block right over the lava and maybe trim it up or something like that. Hopefully it'll still spread if I were to do that. Yeah, I like that. It lights it up pretty good, and you get a pretty good visual indicator down there of when we got sulfur to harvest. Pretty cool. Now, sulfur is a really good resource, and I'm glad that we have set up a small farm for it. But right now, actually, we need to start crafting up something else. See, we need to make a couple of these improved windmills, and to make an improved windmill blade takes 3 tough fabric. Which, yeah, it's kind of a lot. To make the tough fabric, we either need a carpenter and some woven silk, or 2 of these silk cloths, which cost 24 string apiece in the loom, or they cost 9 string apiece in the carpenter. So that's 18 string for 2 cloths. But the other way that we can make tough fabric is by pressing 1 single silk cloth in a metal press with a plate mold. That'll give us a tough fabric, so we can make it cheaper that way. But regardless, so we need 3 silk sheets for each of the improved windmill blades, and we need 8 of those for this, for each of these improved windmills. Yeah, so we need somewhere in the neighborhood of like 420 pieces of string, something ridiculous like that. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Now I've slept the night away and grabbed my bed because we are about to go adventuring. Oh, I built this up, by the way. I finished building that up. I think it looks really cool, actually. I like it a lot better than the first implementation of this, and it gives us this corner free. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. I've thought about repurposing this porch and using some style of automation. I think since we can move water source blocks, we may be able to use like an automated water pump. Yeah, we'll have to play around with that idea. But for right now, let's go on a little hunt and see if we can't find some string, whether that be in the form of a spider spawner or cobwebs or something like that. Let's try and find some. Oh yeah, I think we hit the mother lode with that one. Cool, cool. Let's go in and harvest some of these cobwebs. Alright, this might be our first death. This might be really dumb, but I want to see how much damage this revolver will do to one of these bosses. Did we shoot him? There's no way we're going to be able to take down this Naga thing, right? Oh my gosh, he can eat blocks? Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that is bad. These guys are really strong, I guess. Alright, I think you might be a little bit stuck right now. did it. Oh, no way. Oh, man, that was awesome. We got him. What is this? Epic shader grab bag? We got Naga scales. It looks like we can turn those into some armor, I guess. Hey, why not? What are the odds that we can kill that guy? Doesn't look like our odds are very good. I think he might be invulnerable to projectiles, which if that's the case, that's oh man. Did he just come over here? Okay, yeah, we want no part of that. Well, you know what? With these Naga scales, let's go ahead and craft a pair of pants. Why not? We actually need a pair anyways, so pretty cool. Alright, we got 23 string. We're able to take our few that we had in there. We've got 27. That's enough for exactly 3 sheets. We'll take our chisel and our bones and make some bone needles. We're going to need to switch these so that we can pump all the oil out of the carpenter. Alright, there we go. We'll put a bucket of water in there. I don't know how much it takes for each of them, but there we go. That will get it all going. Alright, we got those done. We can go ahead and clear out this and get our water wheels going. Oh, check it out. Oh man, we are getting the sulfur. Let's do a quick sulfur harvest and see how much we can get. Alright, they are all cleaned up, and I think I could have had them spread out a little bit further, but yeah, oh my god, we got over 2 stacks of sulfur with that one harvest, so, yeah, I don't think that we necessarily needed to think about this farm any more than we already did. Alright, so I found out what that epic grab bag was. I opened it up, and it turned into this shader sponsor. I think, let's craft up our shells we got. Pulled all of this out. I think that if we put our revolver in here with this, is that how that works? No? We put our revolver in here? Yes. And then look. Yeah, and it'll change it. I think we can take that off. Yeah. It's like the Fallout Nuka-Cola thing. Oh, that's pretty funny. So we can take it off and make it our regular immersive engineering revolver. Personally, I like the immersive engineering one a little bit better, but let me know down in the comments section which one you guys like better, and I will, I might sport the Nuka-Cola thing for a little while. I wonder what else we can put on here, though. Interesting. Looks like we can use a couple of electrum wire coils, which is a bunch of electrum ingots on our metal press, pretty much, and an iron ingot in the Thermionic Fabricator. We can surround that in glass like that and get these electron tubes, which I guess when we apply it to our revolver will inflict shock damage. We also could use this. It's a bayonet, but I think we would need a Minecraft iron sword for it, and it's clicking on it right now, and it's currently uncraftable in the pack. So I think that this is as good as disabled. I've read up on the extended magazine. It increases the revolver's mag size, but you can't use it with the speed loader, and I really like my speed loader. Alright, so I've been looking around, and I really think that we want to go for one of these magnetic craft pump jacks. The reason is because I want to go and start tapping into some of the oil deposits around here that I've personally seen. And I think that this BC pump, I've read up on both of them online, and this one doesn't care. You have to actually set up 2 outputs for it, one for water and one for oil, because it will just pump the water right around the oil. This one, however, only looks for oil and will only pump oil. We just need to hook up an electricity output and then some pipes or something like that. Start filling up some of our tanks and everything. We do need to craft this electric motor, though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I did just craft these copper coils, however. It was just 1 metal bar and 4 copper in a rolling machine. So let's go ahead and craft this electric motor. I believe it was like that, with a plate there, 2 copper plates like that, and 4 of these. and I think we need a slime-based rubber, and there it is. Cool. Let's see how long that takes to craft. Looks like that might take a while, actually. While that's crafting, though, let's go ahead and craft up our diamond drill. Alright, and there we go. We got our electric motor. So we take the electric motor, the diamond drill, and 5 iron ingots, and we get the pump jack. I think, unfortunately, to test this out, yeah, we're probably going to have to nab one of these guys. Alright, let's head out towards this oil deposit, and hopefully we can figure this out. We're going to try and not do this one right now. I don't know what to do if it's on fire. We want to set up this one right here. Oh, man, you get stuck in that oil, don't you? How do we set this thing up, though? It seems like we're probably going to need to set up some sort of platform up there. Alright, cool. So for right now, let's just try and place this thing down. Okay, it worked. Alright, and I think that is where our oil comes out, which means we'll need our Stirling engine. Of course, that's not going to connect. Alright, I figured it out. I've been trying to give that thing redstone flux by hooking up our Stirling engine to it, but instead I need to be giving it electricity by giving an alternator redstone flux. So this will convert our redstone flux power into electricity. But yeah, we need iron, we need carbide, which is either black steel, or we can also use tungsten. That's obviously the recipe we're going for. And then we need an alternator, which this thing takes magnets, which, yeah, we got everything to craft that. Takes more of these copper coils, so we'll make some of those. Takes some copper sheets, some more iron. Yeah, we'll go ahead and craft it on up. Let's go ahead and do it, I guess. I actually crushed down a little bit of our lapis in the crusher. We've got some lapis from a lapis ore vein, and then if you throw that in the crusher, it multiplies it by like 9, so you get tons of lapis from that. Okay, we have to actually take coal and do it like this. This is TerraFirmaCraft coal. We need to convert it to Minecraft coal. I think this should work. No, still no. The deal is, I'm an idiot. That's a rolling machine recipe. Now let's go into the carpenter here. We need 2 iron ingots like that. 2 coils like that. Iron plate. 2 copper plates. And our 2 magnets. Put in our slime-based rubber, and that gets us our alternator. Alright, now we can take our alternator, a piece of redstone, 4 iron ingots, and 3 carbide ingots to get us the alternator. Oh, the RF alternator. What a grind. Alright, hopefully when we wake up in the morning and hook this up over at our oil rig, this will be working. Alright, there we go. I think the Stirling engine automatically connected, so I'm thinking that that means that we're in the clear. Let's go ahead and hook this up and power it. Anything? Oh, this thing is pumping. It's finally starting to work. Oh, man. And we're getting oil. Oh, this is big. Can I put more than 1 tank on? I can. Oh, this is really big. Alright, so let's kill the power on this, because I'm thinking that if I go out and grab one of our capacitors, it should be a lot better. Alright, there we go. That thing is totally full now. And are we producing oil? Yeah, it looks like it fills them up one at a time, but it is definitely filling them up. Now, that was pretty easy. We were only there a few minutes, and we managed to gather 6 full tanks, 16 buckets apiece of these, this unrefined oil. Now, I think it's about time that we make the refinery. So let's go ahead and get on into it. We need a thermoelectric generator again. We need some golden electron tubes, and we need 3 of these, open blocks tanks. Alright, we need to hop into the Thermionic Fabricator, put a ring of basalt. Oh, I guess we're going to have to do these one at a time. Oh well. We'll just pop in all 6 of these. It takes 2 apiece to make each one of these, 2 of the melted sand each. Right, 3 copper and 2 nickel will make us some constant tan. Let's get to where we are hot enough to melt that. Good, good. Next, we need to take 8 of these low voltage wire coils and an iron ingot and make a copper wire coil. We take that, 5 constant tan plates, 3 steel ingots. We get the thermoelectric generator, that, 3 tanks, and 2 of our golden electron tubes gets us the refinery. I think for now I'm going to place it right here just so we can see what is up with this. Okay, interesting. Alright, now let's put power on it. Let's see if we connect up. Let's connect those 2 to get back together. Connect up this power here. Let's see if we place this there and unlock it. Okay, that fills all the way full. Does this have any kind of interface? It does. And that's it, huh? Okay. Now, I am curious. Are we able to just straight up extract this out of here? Unlock that. And yes, we are. We are able to get this straight out, and it is just straight fuel. Oh, that is amazing. So I wonder if that is going to be like ounce for ounce. Yeah, we should be able to take this refined fuel and run it in a biodiesel generator that I will be building in the next episode. I am so excited about that. I want to really work through enough steel and iron to get a biodiesel generator, an excavator, and a core sample drill. Well, guys, now we have yet another task of building up a better oil rig so that it won't look so ugly whenever we go over there to use it every time, but I am pretty satisfied with this so far. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, to the episode. It means a whole lot to me. This is my favorite series to record right now at the moment. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions with the series or anything like that, just let me know down in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next one.